Civilization is a vulnerable thing, a whim of circumstance. At any time, the smallest flap of a butterfly's wings may set catastrophe in
What's
motion.
good?
Haran, an entire city wiped from the map. Those left behind there did not stand a chance. The world's greatest minds came together and found a vaccine against the Haran virus. Finally, mankind had prevailed against the disease. But people always want more. Despite a promise to shutter its labs, the GRE continued its research in secrecy for military purposes. It didn't take long for a variant of THV to escape into the world once more. The fall happened more rapidly than anyone could have predicted. The few who survived now live in small enclaves, the only means of contact between distant human settlements are lone individuals, brave or desperate enough to travel on their own across dangerous wastelands. They are known as pilgrims. Somewhere on the map, one city is still standing. A city isolated from the outside world. A city with special rules. Now, it's the last bastion of humanity. A chance for us to learn from history. And for once, make the right choices. Because every choice you make here shapes the future. Irreversibly.
Yo, we're live. Sorry about that. I had to let that be the intro since we just booted up the game for the first time. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Dying Light 2, Stay Human. I forgot to put the Stay Human in the title part. I'm going to do that after this live stream has ended. What's good? What's good? I hope everyone's doing well. Today is Thursday, February 3rd, 2022. You're in the building playing the brand new Dying Light 2, Stay Human on the Xbox Series X. You're about to get my gameplay, my episode 1 gameplay walkthrough or playthrough, whatever you want to call it. But we're in the building here today. It's a bright and shiny day outside. I figured that we'd probably get this live stream. If we were able to do it, we'd get this live stream done in the morning, and then I head out here in the afternoon. So I try to get you guys a couple hours of this stuff. This is like the day before gameplay. The game comes out tomorrow, February 4th, 2022. Shout out to the dev team at Techland. Shout out to Square Enix. I think we're good in a safe state, right? Yeah. I think that's as far as it's going to go, Timmy B. Timmy B, I think that's as far as it's going to go. Dude, I'll go through the license for the stream. Terms of agreement, dog. Get this sword. It's fire. So we got the normal, like the standard edition of the game. They have two. They have one above the standard, and then they have like some kind of ultimate. It's like $100 and something, $20 or something crazy. I was like, nah, bro. Like, I think the pack that was above the original is like a skin pack or something like that. Definitely go check it out if you're interested in getting the game. They do have multiple versions, but I was like, dude, I'll stick with the freaking. I'll stick with the standard and see how it goes. And then if it's really worth investing in, I'll totally throw the money towards it. But since this past year, getting screwed over by games has been like like the standard, and I don't want it. Like, we gotta stop that. Just gonna do that high-fi, dude. Yeah, so we'll figure. Like, I figure we might as well just get this out of the way while we can. Colorblind mode. Shout out to Jason Baldino at Game Ranks. Game Ranks. That's RANX on YouTube. Stellar dude. He'd be dropping all sorts of reviews and before you buys. Definitely go check him out. I watched his review of it. I think that was like last night. It was pretty sweet. Yeah, I think we're good. I want to do resolution, but I really just want the performance. That's how I've been playing most of these next gen games, on like the performance. The visual stuff is cool, but like if it's not 60, it just hurts my eyes. Yeah, so we gotta take that auto. No. Probably have to turn it up. I'll have to see in game if it's oh, that's sick. I'll have to see in game how bad or how much I have to change the sensitivity. Call for help. Let me get some new batteries, folks, because I feel like this is gonna go out on me. So real quick, we played the first Dying Light on the PlayStation 4. Shout out to my cousin Freddie G. Shout out to the homie Pat Cray. We did trios on there. It was pretty lit. That was a few years ago. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to my pops. Shout out to the homie Burnsy, Ethan_V, Not So Superman 01. Everybody in the 412's been supporting your boy. I appreciate everybody who's been sticking by me through this whole journey. We out here.
You still got it.
You know, this game used to be more fun.
And you used to be younger.
And dumber.
What matters is, you're still just as fast. Because a slow pilgrim
Yeah,
is
a
a
dead
pilgrim.
pilgrim. Yeah, I know, I know.
Get up here. I want to show you something.
Yeah!
Shit, man. You're still strong.
Thanks. It's good to see you, Spike. I mean, how long has it been?
Far too long. But don't get all mushy on me now. Come, I want to show you something.
Where are we going?
You'll see. It's incredible.
What's incredible?
Most pilgrims don't last 2-3 years on the road. You've been kicking around for what, 4 years now? And you're still alive.
So are you.
I know, but I'm fucking awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Seriously, I wish I had as much energy as you. Got a new lead on Jane?
Nah, trail went cold after New Paris.
Which route did you take? Through Baines or Gary?
Baines. What a shithole. Some 5 rickety huts left and a ramshackle fence. Nobody there had heard of her.
So she must have gone to Gary. In that case, I'll head north. Look at that. A beehive full of honey. Can't let an opportunity like this go to waste.
No way.
Oh, look around. If we're lucky, there's chamomile growing here too. You've gotten a bit dull since the last time we saw each other, huh? If you're testing my patience, friend, you're doing really well.
Yeah, this'll do.
You remember that old herbalist we helped escort to her village?
Oh, yeah, the one that had that saying, remember, chamomile and honey are gifts that keep giving.
Combine them and lucky you, you just might go on living. Until now, I thought you were a legit pilgrim. How long am I supposed to stand here?
Yeah, this takes me to a whole different menu I didn't even get to yet. Jumping, the distance, survivor sense, pilgrim's path. As I was escaping from the infected on an abandoned highway, I met a fellow pilgrim. Craft healing medicine. Then you get points. Okay. XP allows you to level up the proficiencies and earn skill points. Word.
Come on, we're almost there. This is it. Come on.
Wow.
Somebody had a nice crib. Damn it, locked. I'll try to get through here. You check the other side. Take anything we could use.
Yeah, sure. Nothing here.
Somebody's in that next room.
Party? But by then the GRE would have long since lost control of the virus. Nothing in here. What the?
Hey, everything all right?
Yeah, just rats.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Why?
I'm starting to worry about you. And you know our saying. If you're starting to worry about someone, it means it's time to go.
This dude tripping. I'm worried about you, bro. My guy is just like, okay. started to worry about you. Yeah, I just walked into a room. So he went out that door. Okay. Yeah, I just want to check this real quick.
Empty.
Alright, let's bounce.
I wonder how the wine tasted back then.
It had a cork on it, man. You might be able to drink that. It ain't got no cork on it. It's no bueno. No bueno.
And that's what they called art? Nada. Zip.
I think it's, well, it has like an eye symbol, but it's like, it's a piano. It's like, it's gonna make noise. So I feel like that's like a symbol saying, hey, like, it makes noise. Probably don't want to hit it or activate it. That record player also didn't play either. I clicked it and nothing happened. Give me the cigs. Got +1 cigarettes, bruh. +1 cigarettes, bruh.
Who do you voodoo? Sounds familiar.
He's like coughing and stuff. It's kind of sus. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's heartbreaking.
There's nothing like a party to celebrate the end of the world.
They died on their own terms.
Let's hope we get that lucky too. I'll see what's upstairs. You check out the garden, okay?
Okay,
Cool view. This game looks crazy. I had like completely forgot that we were out in this wilderness spot. I'm like we've been in this building for like a second, so it's like I completely forgot what was going on, the whole atmosphere outside of this spot. That look good. That look good. Shout out to Angry Joe. I'm dying to hear his review, or to see his review on this game. Welcome to the last party. The last ride. People's real pictures. Like, look at that guy on the right. That's a real
Dearest
picture.
Mary,
The guy on the left, that's a real
I'm
picture.
sorry I ran from you.
The girl in the middle.
They say that once the virus makes you turn, you're gone forever. That can't be true. I know you're still in there, underneath all that pain and disease. I'm coming to join you. No more running. God.
Hey, come here. Check this out.
So I was looking. It looks like I can jump on this thing here and then get up there from there. It was something else.
She was
I
classy.
assumed that he was talking about this garden. Or he was talking about the backyard being the garden. Oh, he can wait.
At least they had each other.
Sit down, buddy. For you.
A gift?
A gift from the heavens, to be more accurate. I've just found it, by the owner's dead body. May it be of more use to you. Here.
It's gone flat.
Look at you and your sophisticated palate. Drink. Who would have thought the end of the world could be so peaceful?
At least until night falls.
True. I wish Crane could have seen this.
Who?
Doesn't matter. I tracked down that guy for you.
What guy?
Quit pretending. You became a pilgrim to track that fucker down. Waltz. I found someone who knows him.
Wait, what? And you're only telling me now?
When I tossed you a beer, thought you guessed right away we were celebrating. The guy's in Villador. Supposedly he knows something about Waltz.
Villador. So I'm that close, huh? Hey, I got a favor to ask you. You deliver this to Gary? It's on your way. People don't like pilgrims there, but they pay well.
And where do people like pilgrims?
Well, they're afraid of us. Everyone does their best to survive.
Maybe. But when something needs to be transported through the hordes of infected, then suddenly they're knocking on our doors. All right, but you owe me one.
Not just one. So what about that guy?
Well, I talked to him over the radio. He didn't tell me his name. Sounds like he's got something to hide. See that antenna on the hill? That'll help you contact the informant. He'll be listening for you at dawn on a frequency of 140.200 megahertz. Told him he'd hear from you soon.
What does he want in return?
Didn't say. But he didn't sound like the kind of guy who does things for free.
I don't think that kind of guy exists.
What? What about me?
You're an old fart who likes racing me, and makes me ask around about his crazy girlfriend.
Hey. She's not crazy. Jane's just maybe, well, a little hot-headed. And she's always getting herself into trouble. But if you could get a load of her...
Whoa, all right. Still too early in the evening for that sort of talk.
Eyes? I was going to say eyes. Beautiful. Steely. Huge.
Never heard anyone get so worked up about gray eyes.
Because you don't know shit about the world, let alone women.
You're probably right.
I'm telling you, I'll finally find Jane. We'll set up a house. We're gonna live there. No one's gonna drive us out. And I'll stop wondering like a moron.
I'll drink to that.
And that Waltz, what's his deal? Is he family?
No, not at all.
Then why are you looking for him? Will you tell me sometime?
Yeah, one day.
Well, my time's up.
So when will I see you again, huh? In another 2 years?
Maybe. Take care, man. I hope you find that Waltz guy, or whoever you're looking for. And remember, 140.200 megahertz. At dawn, the guy's waiting for you.
Yo, there sounds like there's somebody behind. We definitely got a dipset. Yeah, there's somebody behind. Yo, that's scary. Run, dude. Oh, snap.
Biters.
Oh, you see me? Oh, snap. Back up, son. Back up, son. Oh, snap. And it just ate the hell out of somebody, bro. Say it sounds like there's a nest. Sorry, bees. I need that honey. Honey. I don't know if you can swim on this game. That's it. Oh, there it is. Shadows look legit. Yeah, it takes more health, or it takes more stamina to punch him than it is to just pull out a melee weapon. Get to that critical beatdown, you know what I mean? Critical beatdown. Grab those. Here, let's get that view. So we're going to the highway here now. Alright, let's get to moving. So there's multiple ways to get up here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, it's just like I'm just fists are always up. Probably shouldn't be standing on top of this. Probably shouldn't be standing on top. That's sick. Oh, snap. Oh, they gotta be chill about this. I'm not smacking 40 zombies like with a baseball bat. With only a baseball bat. Hell no. Don't worry about me. I'm new here. I'm interested in hearing the music that isn't. That when stream mode is off, when streamer mode is off, I want to hear the music, like the real music. This will do, obviously. So when you crouch and jump, it seems like you get like a higher jump. That's pretty fire. This is fire. So is this where I get that grappling hook, right? Apparently you can get a grappling hook and a glider and there's like a few cool gadgets that you can get. That's cool. No, here you go. Because it looks like I can grapple onto it, and it looks like you can actually just jump on top of it as well. Dude, that's sick. Man, look how far we have come. That is cool, dude. Okay, I was gonna say, it's the more movement you do, the more stamina it takes. And when you're not moving, you're just hanging out, it's less stamina. It's cool. Almost got tore up. Whoa. Zombies just falling from the sky, bro. This looks like beautiful. This looks fire. That's fire. Let's go.
Almost there.
Yeah, you definitely would have needed that that perk to be able to jump up there. That's crazy. It's unfortunate that they don't have binoculars on here. This would be that'd be like a big W, an absolute big W for this game if it had binoculars.
Oh, it's already dark.
Darker.
It's
Yep.
time to hide somewhere for the night. It won't get any better than this.
Yeah. Okay.
What the?
We have to fight it out, bro. Yep, we want to fight it out, dog.
What
Oh
the
my
hell
God.
is that?
Oh snap! Oh! Yeah, I think the move is to probably get up in here. Who is this? Oh, okay. Alright, so we gotta clear the area. Alright, so this is definitely the safe spot then. Oh, I wish I had a firearm, bro. Be fire, literally. Ooh. Let's go. Let's go.
Someone moved them. Not long ago. It's been moved. Okay, let's give it a try. This is it. The broadcast station. I gotta start the generator. box is dead. I need to connect it to power.
Excuse me. Yes, so that door is good. Like the fact that they can't open these doors. Keep doing that. Oh. Oh. I think Alright, so it doesn't use up doesn't use stamina. Salty. Just straight trolling now. Oh snap. They're cutting that head. Cutting the head off, man. Yes. Cheating the hell out of this system. Let's go. Closing the doors is like a little janky. It could be a little better. Call of Duty got the doors down. The opening and closing of doors unlocked. Run. Because I thought I heard that crazy looking one. That crazy one's right there. Waiting. Just waiting for your boy. Get him! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, open this door. Oh, we're juking it. Hold up.
That was close.
Yeah, I mean, originally it didn't look like there was any other way to get in here, so or to get in that building. Immediately coming over here, I'm like, ooh, see some goodies. Take that, thank you. Probably close this door and turn these lights out. And turn this music off. So we're not attracting zombies, wasting energy, you know what I mean? Start getting to work on these windows, barricades, like so many things need to be done. Where are you gonna get the food? Yeah, I was like, what? So they don't allow you to see the map yet because we don't have a map. I assume that's why they won't let me see the map because we don't have a map. Your character hasn't physically been given one. I was about to say, I feel like this is like a safe house. Sorry about that. I just got a text. So what's good, man? So we just got this spot. I didn't even read any of that. I just read the first left part, and I just completely forgot to read the middle and the right part. So this is a safe house, obviously, right? I was actually wondering that right when this live stream started up. I was thinking to myself, like, it'd be cool if we could get like a safe house on here. So we got some resources, some miscellaneous stuff, the Pilgrim's Bracer. Yeah. Now I see where that skin pack would have came through. Like if you got like the other editions of the game, you can get the different skin packs, man.
All right, let's roll.
But I'm sure that we'll be able to figure something out and get some new stuff here soon. And it's not like I can really see my character anyway, so.
This is Aiden, over. Anyone there looking for a pilgrim? Over. I guess I have to wait until morning.
they just cuff Carl, they'd solve Lucas's murder real quick.
This business with Lucas is fucked up, but you can't take your anger out on the Bazaar.
He definitely set 140.
All right, enough of that. Time to sleep. I'll try again in the morning.
Is that door closed? Okay, good. I was about to say, the door better be closed. So this is fire. This is a safe house. I assume that room is the bathroom. Just checking out the digs.
Aiden, Papa Aiden. Are we running or what?
But, like, now?
No, we're more old. No, Edie.
We need supplies.
Everything's ready.
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
Maybe they're all dead.
You're stupid.
Let's go. Now.
Shh. It'll be all right.
Wait here. Nothing good will come of this.
Have you brought 12346?
We were supposed to take the patients back to the city.
Don't worry. They'll let us go soon.
Edie, I'm scared.
I'm here with you. You're safe with me.
I know.
Do what I tell you.
Easy. See, sis? Even if they separate us, this is how we'll always find each other.
Edie! Not him, no! Mia! Aiden!
Dr. Waltz, we won't make it. The military will be here any moment.
Wait. Close your eyes.
Fire! Fire in the lab!
Time to contact the guy Spike was talking about. This is Aiden. I'm on frequency 140.200 megahertz.
Hello? Aiden?
Yes. I was supposed to get in touch with you.
Thought you'd change your mind. Why are you looking for Waltz, Pilgrim?
To find someone else. Her name is Mia. 15 years ago, we were in a hospital together and...
I know who you're looking for, Aiden. You want to know why Waltz was doing those experiments on all of you. Why you are stronger, more durable than others.
I just want to find Mia. I've been looking for her since I left the survivors camp. Can you help me or not?
Maybe I can. Let's meet, Pilgrim.
Where and when?
Entrance to the metro tunnel by the bay. You can get inside the tunnels through an open GRE hatch. I'll meet you there.
Dude, this guy's voice is like not the guy you're playing.
You're not doing this for free.
But the other guy.
I have to leave the city, but I won't make it on my own outside. Take me to New Paris, and we're even. Along the way, I'll tell you everything I know. Over and out.
Wait. I have to at least know if she's alive.
She's alive. I'm going to the rendezvous. I'll see you later, Rita.
You know what? He reminds me of the guy from Days Gone. The lieutenant or whoever the guy is in the little, who works for like the military. He has a little hazmat suit, and he works with Deacon St. John to figure out what happened to Deacon's wife and everything like that. It sounds exactly like that. So this is a new spot. Okay, so we got a cribbo with power. So we have no map. I have no map right now. Yeah, it doesn't tell you how to holster weapons. Cycle weapons, turn back. So. So we gotta go. Excuse me. So we gotta go back down, right? Okay. There's got to be a better way down. I have to take the exact same path. I mean, it would help if I had a map. Like, what is going on? Yeah, it's telling me to go that way, right? And there's no other way. Let me confirm this. There's no other way to get down there. So you're on the top of this mountain, and there's only one way. One way to get up here, huh? Okay. Yeah, I figured that. I was like, is it gonna let me like rappel to it or something? Ooh. Yeah, I just don't want to have to do all of that to get back down here. That irks me. I should just be able to like go another way here, right? It's a freaking hike to get up here, bro. I'm leaving the mission here. What? Oh, we're good on that. Like, how do I get over there? Oh my god. I feel like I don't even have to even be down. Dude, there's no way. Ooh. Well, it's a good thing that I came down here. It's a good darn thing we came down here there, Tex. Nah, dude, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Hear music. Yeah, there has to be a way to get over there from up there. Because I'm like, why would I need to come all the way back down here? Because I keep doing that because it's so iffy. Because it's like, I don't know if I should be ready to move. Like I'm aiming. I have to look down and aim at it. But then it's like, I don't know if I'm actually on top of it until it's already too late. Then I move and it like okay. No. Yeah. Come on, dude. Dude, you're killing me, literally. I was like, you know what? I want to see what's over there. You left the mission area. Yeah, take me back because I'm not figuring out where we're supposed to go. Ah, you look at that. That makes total sense. I was like, dude, there's no way.
Well, at least I didn't have to climb to the top of this antenna.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's making fun of all the Far Cry games and all these other games where you have to climb up to this high point to be able to synchronize or to be able to activate some beacon. It's definitely a sneak diss. Looks like they're going down. So it looks like there's a path to walk down. We'll just jump in water.
Hello?
Snap.
It's Aiden. Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear. That means you must be close.
I swam across the lake.
So, you've almost reached the tunnel. There's an entrance, the only one the GRE left when they sealed up the city. I'm coming from the other side. Hurry up!
What's wrong?
Hurry.
I'm waiting for the heavy attack. Where's that coming in? The thing is probably to mix it up. Throwing a couple of, like blunt weapons, and then throw in like a blade or something, like a serrated weapon. Get more bang for the buck. It looks like we're gonna have to switch it up here because my weapons are getting damaged here, so we're gonna have to figure out how to repair them. I'm just gonna try to avoid any more altercations for now. It'd be nice if we had a map. Like, I totally want to get to this guy, but I want to go exploring. But it's like, it seems like this is a part of the prologue or whatever. See ya. Ah, so it's a hiding spot. So in that piano is a either in it or under it is a hiding spot. It's highly dangerous. Highly dangerous, bro. Fire.
I'm entering the tunnels. Hey, can you hear me?
I'll meet you soon. Here I come.
Whoa. It's looking a bit sus in here, man. Looking a bit sus in here, man.
Oh, shit. This doesn't look good. Oh my God.
Are you alright?
Fucker bit me.
A volatile. Lots of those fuckers in the sewers. Let's get into the light, quickly.
Where's Mia?
Later. We have to move. Resist it. It'll pass. Just stay strong.
Here you are. We've been looking for you. What about this one? Seems dead to me.
Didn't have it on him. Let's go. I don't have the key. I swear.
So now we get the flashlight. Very cool. Because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it, especially like when it gets dark.
Fuck's sake. Really? I don't have the key. I destroyed it. I did this on my own.
Balls to be able to get him to open up. Where is it?
How do you open a door? Can I like go around? Oh yeah, what up? There we go. Let's go. So it can't just be any weapon. It has to be a blunt weapon. That makes perfect sense. No.
Keep an eye out to here. I'm gonna get the boss. No. Don't bring boss. Not him. It's gone. I told you. I'm coming back with the boss.
You were supposed to be dead! Where did you hide our key, boy?
I don't know what you're talking about. Let him go.
You're gonna make us let him go, punk? I'd sure like to see you do that. Bring it! You can't escape me! Bend over!
Ooh.
Take this, motherfucker! Now, I'll show you I ain't playing! I'm gonna...
Oh, sweet. More. Let's go.
How you like that?
You're dead meat. I'm gonna tear you apart.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ooh. Clobber. Let me get them weapons off you there, bro. Let me get them wet bones off you, dog. Let me get them wet bones. Good, buddy?
Who was that?
There's no time. In my pocket. I left you something.
What is this?
A GRE access key. The Peacekeepers, they found it. We cannot lose it.
You were gonna tell me what happened to my sister. Where's Mia?
You will go to Fisheye. There, ask for a girl named Lawan. Give that to her. With it and her help, you'll learn. You will learn everything. Understand? Protect it. If Waltz gets his hands on it, the whole city, everyone will die.
Waltz? Is Waltz here?
He is. They're coming. You hear that? Renegades. Run!
We'll go together.
Take this.
All right, let's go.
Fuck! There's our lost lamb! And he's not alone. We can fix that. Slaughter him! You call that fighting? Too fast for you! Get out of this shit! Here! That you can do? You ain't shit! Better just give it up, asshole! Ain't you smart fucking with us like this? Joke up! I can go You sure know how to scrap. Another round. gonna fight or just dance around? You can't fight this. Quit while you're ahead, fucker. Think you can take it? Here now, that's for me. Your blood. I can go out. Ready? Drink your blood. Let's go another round. You can't escape me! Favor another round. You call that think you can take us? Gonna fuck you up. Gonna drink your. Might as well just give up. I am. Quit while you're ahead, fucker. Barely breaking a sweat. Give it up, asshole. I'm through. It's Waltz. Run! Let's get the fuck out.
Tahir, are you there? Do you have my key?
It's Waltz. We have to run.
But I'm looking for him.
You idiot. He'll kill you if he finds you.
Get along!
Fuck. Get to the vent. Quick. This way. You first.
What are you doing?
Waltz can't get the GRE key, remember.
What? Let me out!
Fish high. The one. Go!
Damn the traitor!
I did it. Hey, fellas.
Let him go. Why did you betray me?
This key is not yours. You can't.
Where is it?
In here.
This is the end. I'm sorry.
Getting misty?
Not really. You're only dying. Before 0 hour, my grandfather raised horses.
Beautiful rare breeds. I love them dearly. One day his most beloved horse fell off the slope and broke his leg. I thought Grandpa would help him, but he just pulled out his pistol and put it in my hand. He told me, "You're doing it for him." Then he pressed my finger on the trigger. I screamed. I wanted my grandfather to die. But years later, I realized what must be done must be done. You leave me no choice, my friend.
Someone's here.
In the bin! Get him!
Damn! Oh, that hurts. What's happening?
Who the fuck is this?
He doesn't have a biomarker.
Oh, what?
He's fucking turning!
Kill him! Quick! No! Hang him! Let's watch the fucker die!
Get him, damn it! Get him! Fuck, what did I do? Fucking stray whore lost soul. Wouldn't it be faster to dash him off on a shovel? Leave him the fuck alone!
Here comes! He's about to turn!
What's his problem? Thought it was a sleazy
He's an outsider! He must be killed!
He's with me. You got that?
Didn't I tell you not to go anywhere without me, eh? Didn't I fucking tell you?
Who the fuck are you?
They'll tell you about. Shh, shh, not now. Yana, get the inhibitors.
What the fuck is it?
Doctor, hurry, will you? Bring him here. Ah, fuck. Break them!
He's moving. Hakon? Kill him, Hakon. Kill him before I do it for you.
Oh, whoa. Relax. Breathe. Seems he hasn't turned.
Seems? Hakon, I don't want that here.
You've come back to us. Blink if you understand.
My head.
You were on the verge of turning, but UV light and inhibitors pulled you back. The bat helped too, of course. You're alive. Let's keep it that way.
Guy almost kills us all and you're chatting him up?
Girls, relax. They're frightened. You almost destroyed their workshop. We need to move out. Can you walk?
But I don't understand. Where are we going?
To a safe place.
I gotta get to the fisheye.
The fisheye. Without a biomarker, you won't get near it.
What the hell is that?
Biomarker monitors the disease's progression in the dark. That's your ticket into the city. Without it, stepping out of the light is sort of a lottery. You don't know when you'll turn. You need a biomarker, and I know where to find one. Come on.
He's turning again.
Relax. Everything's under control. It'll be fine, hey? You're weak. Take a minute. Drink.
Seriously? What next? Maybe we should draw him a bath.
Sounds pretty cozy to me, ladies. Maybe next time.
Get bent, Hakon.
She adores me.
Why are you helping me?
Let's get to know each other and find out. You go first. Where'd you get all those?
None of your business.
You're careful. Good. You live longer. You a real pilgrim? Or did you steal that badge?
I was a pilgrim.
An hour to dusk.
I'm serious, Hakon. He's not staying the night here.
Here. Your weapon and your radio. Not even a pilgrim could get by without that. Come on, let's go.
Not bad. Where's the fisheye?
The canteen is there, in the center, past the chemical dumps.
I need to get there.
Too bad. Only way to go is through the tunnel. They protect it like a portal to the fucking Valhalla. Near impossible to get through.
Well, can you help me? You seem to be familiar with the city.
I've lived in this city since before the world got fucked up. I could help you, but you need a biomarker. You won't get far without it. Where are you from? Pretty far, I guess.
About 2,000 kilometers.
Oh, shit. How the heck did you not get infected?
That's easy. Didn't let him bite me.
Here it's different. Here we're all infected. Heard of Haran? They isolated Villador too. They built walls. They locked us in. Turned out to be the thing that saved us.
And how do you get a biomarker?
You can't get them. Unless you know the right people. And I do. Let's go. By the way, I'm Hakon.
I'm Aiden.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to paradise. Over here.
Oh, you do know the moves.
I was in the military.
Special unit?
For 7 years. I even liked it, except when I didn't. For insubordination, got blacklisted and they zeroed my bank account. Ended up driving a cab.
Ouch. How the mighty have fallen.
Fuck you! At least I got to know my way around the city. Oh, come on! You're too weak. Without an inhibitor, you won't last.
Didn't I smash everything in sight last time you gave it to me?
That was just the first time. But then it gets better. If you survive, of course. Catch!
You're telling me I could have died?
If I hadn't given it to you, you would have died anyway.
So, why are you helping me?
I know people are generally scared of you guys. But one pilgrim saved my life.
I was a pilgrim. Now I'm infected. It'll be much harder to travel.
Then welcome to your new beginning, my friend. Check out this place. They're like treasure chests. Usually got good stuff in them. Check it out. I'll wait. People hide a lot of things in places like this. In case someone can't make it back to a shelter before dark.
What's that?
Crystals. Someone must have stashed them here. They formed after the chemicals were dumped on us. Some believe they delay infection. Folk superstition.
So you don't collect them?
Sure I do. Superstitious people pay a fortune for them. And I am always happy to take someone's cash. There's one specific chest I'm after. Come on, let me show you. Stop!
So, you have an army here?
The peacekeepers. They treat people like that too. Watch out for them. They guard the tunnel you want to go through.
I'll proceed with caution.
Good. Though it might not help. The PK are a pain. Seriously riling up the bazaar folks. The bazaar is a box of dynamite one spark away from blowing up.
Hey, are we going? You wanted to show me something?
Sure. Follow me.
Was not expecting that.
Almost there.
What the heck? Yo. What? Hold up. Dude, I'm trying to get up there. Trying to get up there. And your game consistently denies me the chance to get up there. There we go. What? Dude, what is going on? I'm so confused. Oh my god. Yeah, because I'm over here fiddling around with this stupid mechanics. Yo, get up there. I kid you not. Every time that I try to run, like to climb up it, this dude will not climb up it. He like runs out of stamina like too quickly. Come on, dude. Oh my god. So I was just jumping, like I was just trying to jump from one from that plank of wood to the very top. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just like take your time. Since your guy is weakened.
In return, we'll get your biomarker. Fuck. Thieves.
Wait.
No, leave it. Mess up that lock and everything's fucked anyway.
Enough for a biomarker?
Where'd you get that? I've been all over the city more than most, but even I haven't seen working GRE equipment for years.
I'm looking for someone important, and this should help me find her.
But where did you get it?
It's better for you not to know. Believe me.
If you say so. Fuck me. We took too long. Plan B. Run like hell.
Well, this gets really annoying.
Aiden! Are you there?
I'm okay. I'm okay, I think.
We need to find the UV lamp. The bazaar. We can make it. Follow me, quick. close. Go on. Can you hear that? Over there, toward the light. We're almost there. A bit further. Open up! Hello! Stand in the light.
Hakon,
Come on! Open up now!
Hakon, a howler's coming.
Biomarkers. There's no time. We've got the howler on our asses.
Biomarkers.
Didn't you hear? Behind us!
I said biomarkers.
Here.
And his?
He's with me.
I have to see his biomarker.
Let us just inside the door at least.
I need to see his biomarker.
How about some electronics, huh? Fucker! Open up! Oh. You piece of... We need to get to Killian. There's no time. Run, Aiden. They almost got us. Don't look back. Run.
You roll right up on him. Oh, snap. Run. Oh, run! Oh! I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. I'm just like, I don't know where to go. And then they stop you from what you're doing to tell you. It's a huge ass distraction. Like, bro, why don't you focus on running? My dude. This is crazy. What is going on? Why can't you climb away? Oh my god. Go, 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 go. So long. This game literally screws you. You mean, where am I going? I'm trying to get to you, mofo. No. What's going on? What? Dude, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Yo, jump on this thing. Why are you not on it? Dude, I'm so confused. Go, 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 go. Yo, is he jumping over here?
Killian, it's me. Open up.
We're friends here, huh?
Killian, keep them busy. Killian! Fuck! Killian, come on! Killian! trip over my body this morning and get killed! Ah, it's hard! Stop that! Come on, Killian! Let me in! Like this. Let me in!
Shoot over the guy.
Open the fuck up!
Oh, shit, there's a lot of them.
Come on, Killian! You pay for this one day! Not like this. Open the fuck up! You pay for this one day! Open the fuck up!
Oh, he did it.
I doubt we're done. Trouble loves company.
Whoa. Bro. Y'all need to open the door like right now. Dude, back up.
Get us in there!
I'm trying! Killian! I know you!
See ya. Oh!
Is that all of them?
I think so. Help me.
We're gonna wait.
So fucked.
Man, the writing is
God damn it, Killian! Should have waited a while longer.
Almost did. Didn't want to clean your guts off my doorstep in the morning. They've left, so can you.
Oh, come on, stop being such a bastard already. Look at this.
Where did you... That's rare.
Invite us in, or it'll get even more rare.
And who is this?
I'm a pilgrim.
Haven't been here long, have you? How did you get into town?
I'll tell you everything, just let us in.
I waited for a pilgrim once. He was supposed to... Oh, forget it, doesn't matter anymore. What are you up to, Hakon, huh?
I gave him an inhibitor. He survived.
Are you mad?
He needs a biomarker.
Don't have one.
Bullshit.
Seriously.
Motherfucker. The hospital, then. I was hoping to avoid it.
Always looking for an easy way, huh, Hakon?
I just need a UV lamp.
I'll come back for you. Hold tight.
Hakon, why are you helping him, huh?
Remember when we used to help people?
Me? Sure. But I doubt you do.
Stay here and rest by the lamp. Don't listen to that dumbass.
Idiot. We used to help people, remember? Sure, I remember, you moron.
A fucking caveat, mother of mercy. What do you cook?
Everyone around you said that's what you should do to cook. Life would have been easier. No night runners, no hack-ons, no problems.
I feel like I was supposed to talk to him.
Aiden, babaden, stupido, babudo. Find me.
HQ here. Hospital ride needed. Copy.
Yeah, very funny. Did you make it?
Almost. Biomarkers are at the GRE hospital. I'll be there shortly, but to get the job done, I'll need you to join me.
Where should I go?
With Killian's door to your back, you'll be pointing right at it. Hold the line. Keep to the roofs, because if the howlers spot you...
Yeah, I know. Don't want to go up against any of those anytime soon.
Once I was taking my second wife to the hospital. Never drove that fast in my life. Her waters broke 3 months early.
You have kids?
There was no saving that one. And other than that, none that I know of.
Sorry.
It's fine. What normal person would want his kids to see a world like this? Hurry up, Aiden. We have to get in and out of the hospital while it's nighttime. There will be a lot of infected here in the morning.
The lock is broken.
Don't worry. Find the old bus.
A bus?
At 0 hour, a bus crashed into the hospital. Broke through the wall. You can use it to get inside.
Since no one could get in, there's a good chance there'll be some markers left.
I'm literally over here trying to find a door. Like, come on now. Let's go. I assume that's how I'm gonna get through. Oh, okay, right.
I'm at the main entrance.
I marked a safe route for you. I'm waiting by the lobby.
Hey! This way. Big building, huh? GRE took over quite a few of these for drug research. When it all got fucked, they grabbed research volunteers. They paid them loads of money. What was the result? A lot of shit. Just a little more. We don't have much time. Stay close to me. Door's locked. You know how to open locks?
Sure. Turn the key.
What if you don't have a key?
Hakon, I've traveled thousands of kilometers. You think doors are a problem for me?
Okay, just checking. I think this room should have all the instruments you need, Maestro.
I found some scrap.
You can make lockpicks out of that.
This is like over 1,000 miles.
Good work.
You got lockpick in this game.
You didn't lie? You know your stuff?
I had no other choice. Was forced to know my stuff. What the hell?
Fuck. Call some help.
Here you go.
That didn't work. Shh, let's go. This way. Dark zone in front of us. Keep quiet.
Aiden, come on! Aiden, Babaden! Aiden!
Mia?
Aiden, where are you?
That's a bad idea, Mia.
If it was a good one, it wouldn't be fun.
What are you doing? Mia, not on the wall.
Stop talking and give me your hand.
Aiden. Everything okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Talk to me.
This hospital. I've been in one like this before.
A GRE facility. Well, there are a few of them around the city.
I'm having these memories. The person I'm looking for is Mia. She's my sister. There was a guy here named Waltz. I don't know. It's all mixed up in my head.
You suppressed the memory. Like I did of my third wife. Look, I'm sure the infection ain't helping. Chin up. We'll find the marker and clear out. Let's go.
Yeah, thanks. Sleeping Beauties.
Yeah, we have to walk past them. If you crouch and move slowly, they shouldn't notice you. Get too close, and you're done for. You probably know that already.
I do, yeah. that?
Chemicals. Nasty shit. When they lost control of the virus, the GRE started spraying the whole city with that filth. Worked out great for them, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, this guy you told me about, what was his name? Waltz?
Yes.
Why did you mention him?
Because I remember he was doing some kind of experiment.
He wasn't the only one doing them. There were more cities like Villador, with walls cut off from the rest of the world. Many people were working toward a vaccine, Aiden. But, well, the world is full of shitheads. All right. Be careful. It's not stable. Come on. You alive?
I guess so.
Can you climb up?
Sure, just give me a sec.
Hurry. We're running out of time.
I can't make it.
Wait. I've got an idea. Remember the cocktail I served you earlier at the girls' workshop?
Inhibitors.
Exactly. You fell to the first floor. There's some GRE storage down there. Look for white-green crates. Inhibitors should be inside. If you take another dose, you should get your strength back.
to go around it somehow.
From us.
I'm scared, Mia.
Yeah, me too. And I'm younger. Don't be a chicken, Edie.
What if the doctor sees us?
He won't. Besides, he'd have to catch us too. Come on, don't back out now.
Don't be a chicken, 80.
Inhibitor container nearby.
What's up?
I took the inhibitor.
Fantastic. Go back to the elevator. I'm waiting.
Hakon! Hakon!
Hurry. I found the markers.
Are you in one piece? You were gone a while. How are you feeling?
I'm infected, but good to go.
Yeah, that's great. Sorry about this.
What? Sorry about what?
About that. On behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots, I christen you a citizen of Villador. You're about to turn. Get into the light fast. Run! Told you, they were speedy motherfuckers. That was close. Oh, what would you do without me, Pilgrim?
I never wanted to become a pilgrim. I just sort of fell into it. I roamed the country for another reason entirely. I'm looking for my sister.
And then what?
And then?
What will you do once you find your sister?
I'll find some place for us to live. Someplace quiet. Gotta settle down somewhere now that I'm infected.
Where will you go?
Any place is better than this city.
Ha, well, that's a pretty low bar.
I'll find a place where people aren't afraid of pilgrims. Aren't afraid of me. It'd be nice not to have to run and hide for a while. I always wanted to catch fish.
Fish are good. Well, I have a very specific plan.
You look like someone with a specific plan.
I'd like to live by the ocean. You know, it's supposed to be easier there. I always wanted to learn how to surf.
What, you find a bunch of old postcards or something?
Don't laugh at my dreams, man. I know one thing. I have to get out of this city. It's killing me, right from the inside. Will you help me?
The ocean's a long way from here. And we're both infected. People don't want pilgrims for their neighbors.
Fuck people. I will help you with them. And you can help me survive on the road. You know the routes. You know how to survive out in the open. What do you think? We cover each other's asses. How does that sound?
Okay. Let's do it.
Awesome. Deal. You won't regret this, Aiden. I promise. As for your goal, here's the situation around here. After the PK commander was murdered, they blocked the route to the center. They're trying to keep the killer from escaping. To get to Fisheye, we have to outsmart them. But I know when they change the night guard. That will be our chance. Gonna get the stuff we'll need for the passage. I have to suss out our odds. Meantime, take a look around. Live a little. Come on. Let me show you something.
How about you direct me to a map, bro?
Come now. Where's your sense of adventure? Here. You'll need these. Take a look around the city.
Yes.
Old
I was
Meadow.
going to
Plenty
say,
of interesting
need
spots
some
to check
bios.
out. You see the church? That's where the Howlers were after us. It's the center of the district.
Uh-huh.
You can find notice boards with missing people around the city. One of them is near the church. Maybe somehow you'll find something about your sister there. And if not, just have fun. The world's already ended, right? How could things get any worse? I'll be back in touch when I've got a handle on things.
Finally got a map. So I can't zoom out any further than this. Right. And this is literally just a section of the city. I could leave the city and we can go somewhere else as well. Pretty sure.
I'm so...
That can't be good!
I'm nothing to you. Please, let me go.
Fuck me. People will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
So yeah, folks, pretty much okay, so they got people chilling there. And they're doing a grave on top of a building.
Good Lord, take Erica in with you. Erica. Well, her sometimes
Man, like, where's the
cold
guns at, though,
exterior
bro?
was well known to
This whole
those
melee thing
around
is
her.
kind of whack.
But was it not she who carried little Camel, her neighbor's son, to safety when the infected attacked them? Was it not she who donated vegetables to the most needy during the immigration crisis? Let us remember that, Erica.
Yeah, like there's no guns on here. Supposedly there's like a makeshift gun that you can make. That's why I call it a makeshift gun. But you don't get that until at the end of the game. It's not. Oh, okay. It was like, how did that just happen? Whoa, 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 whoa! Come on now. Come on now. It's too much sauce. Slow it down. Slow it down. Let's go.
Drinking my own pee. Someone's got to do something about the water situation.
Container nearby.
So this is literally the one that I just activated. Cool.
Inhibitor container.
But here.
That is where the riots started. People were terrified. How could they protect themselves and their families? There was massive unrest. So, a curfew was put in place, and homes were raided to ensure no one was hiding any weapons. Punishment for those who didn't comply was quite severe.
So that's why there's no guns around, because they took all of them. Just jumped right into this guy's game too. I didn't even realize what was going on. Hold up 1 second, buddy. Empty. Whoa. Gang. Yeah, we probably shouldn't hang out here, bro. Because I'm gonna keep exploring and then I'm gonna walk into some little nest and it's gonna be no bueno. Okay, there's a lot of zombies out right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get that bow and arrow. I need guns. This melee weapon and stuff is cool, but we need guns. I'm just gonna melee weapon all these people. Like, come on, bro. See ya. Whoa. Ah, that's cool. Climb on the pipes and stuff. Lit.
Inhibitor container detected.
There's a plaque here.
Yeah.
Bro, what are you doing? Anyway, yeah, because this dude, it didn't look like he knew what was going on. Milk, eggs, veggies, and others. Sleeping with the chickens, you heard? With the roosters.
So much work.
I noticed a humming in my ears.
Yeah, so I think that's it for me, folks. I think that's it for me. Let's get to a quiet little spot and we'll pretty much just do the rundown here. I think this game's pretty cool. I'm not too keen on like some of the situations where I'm just like the crap is just hitting the fan and I'm just trying to follow where the objective is, but like I'm going in the wrong direction or I'm going my own way. And like I tried to jump on this ledge, this plank, like this wall that had wooden planks on it. I tried to grab onto it. I died by being attacked by whatever the howler, one of the little zombies. And then I did it again a second time, and I jumped to it, and he wouldn't grab onto it, and so I fell. Like I think that kind of irked me. Um, the beginning where I'm like trying to figure out how do I get to the other side to where you know to get to the actual meetup spot, and I end up going down the wrong side of the mountain, and it's like where's the objective marker to show me that there's another path on the mountain? I didn't like that. Like, and it doesn't help that my compass is being blocked. Like the compass at the top of the screen is being blocked by the Twitch notification bar, which is one thing. Like for the next, like for now on, I'm gonna move the Twitch bar, or I could have done it in midstream, but I figured why even do all that? Just keep rolling. I'm gonna move it to the right side, the top right, and that'll mitigate my being lost situation because like I'm trying to find these different like objectives and I'm pretty much blind. I'm blind and I'm only going off of these little markers, these transparent markers that you see on the screen. But like there's a million things going on. I'm trying to run, I'm trying to figure out the next spot that I'm going to, and then there's zombies chasing after me. And then there's lack of visibility, and I don't want to use my flashlight to give away my position. So it's like I'm just trying to like bring all like I'm trying to think of the word. I'm just trying to maintain my composure in the middle of like the madness and get to my destination alive. So now that that's being addressed for the next live stream, we'll move it over and I should be good. Other than that, I mean, like I think like the graphics are crazy looking. The performance in the performance mode and the resolution and the quality mode, I didn't really like how they looked, to be honest. And I kind of don't like how the frames drop. It's not stable when I'm spinning around. We have to be really slow. It looks good now, but obviously it's in performance mode. And this is the whole point of me bringing it up. The performance mode is probably the only mode that this game will be played in because the quality and the resolution is just that's running at 30 frames. It may look cool, but it's not going to look cool if it's running at 30 frames. And when you're doing like when you're spinning around trying to look at things, like it doesn't look good. It's not a good look. But I mean, and for the story, so far I'm intrigued to like figure out where this Mia chick comes in to play. Is she like a part of the peacekeepers, or like obviously this Waltz dude probably still has this chick under his little thumb, and you know she's probably either going to be the enemy or she's kind of freaking die or something like that. Like I feel like multiple avenues that they could like go with that. Um, the level progression, I mean, in the story mode. Besides that, it seems all right. I'm interested to seeing how this goes, what happens. And I want to meet the different characters. The Haken dude, he's cool. He's like a French dude or something like that. He's cool. I want to see that Spike dude come back. And then I want to see the Spike and the Jana dude or Jana chick meet up because that's the chick that he was mentioning on that little balcony or that overlook at that mansion or whatever that place was at the beginning of the game. So I'm interested to see what's up with that. The gameplay mechanics, I mean, like the combat, it's cool. It's definitely a step above Dying Light 1. The blocking and staggering, all that, and jumping over your enemies and going and doing having like combos. You're just keeping the flow of combat rolling. I could dig that. The zombie variants, for what I've seen, they're pretty cool. I mean, like we played enough. I've played enough zombie games to know like there's like the melee, there's the one that runs real fast, there's the one that like alerts everybody. There's the big brute one, which we seen that like we escaped from, which like is this crazy. Yeah, it's just normal zombie character or zombie types. I think that's a proper word for that. But yeah, I mean the game looks good. I'm interested to seeing how like the rest of the game goes. The progression system is cool. Like the level progression is cool. That you get these perks and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Or like a perk tree or whatever. You get lock picks in here. They got old world money, so you got some currency on here. It still keeps the health, and this immunity thing allows you to remain in darkness longer. Increases automatically every time you level up your stamina. Okay, so that adds a different uh, game status, uh, or like I guess it just adds another thing to the game that like you have to worry about. Um, and obviously it has like the basic stuff, this graffiti stuff. I don't know if this is like a different kind of graffiti I'll be able to paint. These tapes, I don't know what these tapes for, or they're probably like recordings. The mementos is just like the old war, or like the old stuff, or like the old artifacts or whatever. And then obviously they have like a gameplay like to like I guess like guide tutorial guide that you could just automatically jump in and figure out what everything is at any given moment. So that's pretty cool. That's very cool, and it just tells you how to play the game. Um, and then you could craft stuff. The crafting is cool. I'm interested to see what else. It looks like you can create explosives, and you can create ammo and stuff like that. So that's cool. Hold up. Um, and the map seems pretty big. Yeah, so this is the outside part. Like, yeah, this game's gonna be pretty sick. And who knows what they're gonna do with the DLC. Um, I'm gonna have to look into that. But where's the place that I originally came from? That place that I'll have to find it like the next time that I jump back on here. The newfound Lost Lands Renegade territory. And so these are all territory controlled. Peacekeepers. So we haven't even got to the Peacekeeper territory. It's Survivor territory. We go over to the Quarry. It's going to be game on. So this is level 1 and 2 above. This is 2 and 4. So we won't be able to go there yet. So yeah, it's pretty standard RPG like RPG elements, and they can obviously call for help at any time. And I answered that dude's call and jumped right in. Gonna have 4 other people or 3 other people. Too bad, like my homie Pat Craze is not gonna get this for the Xbox because you could definitely run it. And there's only crossplay between the same consoles. So if someone has an Xbox, was it Xbox One X or Xbox One, then we could all play on the Xbox. If somebody had a PS4 and then someone else had a PS5, or if I had a PS5 and someone else had a PS4, or I have a PS4, I could buy this game for the PS4 and then play with my homie P. Cray on the PS5. So it's like the same system, uh, crossplay or whatever. So we'll definitely have to utilize the multiplayer here for sure, and or the co-op. But I want to do this on my own for a while, get my own stuff, and then we can get some people in here. Because then obviously I'll end up joining somebody's game like how I did before. The guy's just staring at this memorial, teleports me back or we activate it. I go off. He teleports me back. We go to the next thing to investigate, and he's still staring at the. He's still staring at. It. So it's like, what am I doing here? So we'll avoid that. But anyway, that's really it for me. I'm digging the game. Give me a couple more live streams or episodes and a few more hours to like really get like a good rating. I mean, for right now, I could give it like it's like a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10. What's really missing is the guns, man. You got like, uh, I have a strong feeling there's no guns in this game, and it's just wild because like you can do all this stuff, but there's no guns. But they explained it a little bit that when all of this happened, they were like, people aren't allowed to have guns. The GRE or whoever weren't allowed to have guns. So they went house to house to get people that had guns. And if they had guns or lied about it or something like that, they would kill them. So that's probably why there's no guns on the street, which is upsetting because like I don't want to play just a melee game, like a melee-based zombie game. So, but anyway, that's enough of my gripes. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Shout out to Techland for developing such a cool, like a dope zombie game. This is probably the best zombie game out of the World War Z, the Left 4 Dead or the Back 4 Blood, and what was the other game that I was playing? The State of Decay 2. This is probably like the best. Obviously, the State of Decay 2 has a lot of the cool survival elements of building stuff, and like you need to refuel and you need to feed everybody and then get people ammo and so on and so forth, or power and water and food. And then if you get infected, people get affected so much, then they turn into a zombie and then they're lost. And you can get in the cars and drive and all this other stuff. Anyway, that's all cool. That's all cool. But I think this is like the best so far of like what the zombie games have been dropping lately. The best so far. So I can't wait to see what is in store for this. So this was my This day one. This is literally like the day before release, or it's pretty much day one because it comes out. Anyway, I guess we could say it's day one. This is my day one exclusive episode 1 gameplay walkthrough with your boy KIWTB. I love the game. If you guys played Dying Light or any of the other previous zombie games that have come out, you guys would definitely like this. Go check this out. It's all parkour and melee and all kinds of sneaking and good jazz like that. So definitely go check it out. I'm your host, KIWTB. Make sure you guys come hit me up on YouTube at youtube.com/kicking it with Timmy B, twitch.tv/kicking it with Timmy B, Instagram at kicking it with Timmy B, and Facebook at KIWTB Gaming. All of my platforms or channels are in the description on whatever platform that you're watching this on. Make sure you guys hit the like, share, subscribe, follow button, whatever platform that you're watching this on. This is what we do. We do other assortment of things, but mainly we do game live streams. So come check me out. Shout out to my pops. Shout out to my cousin Freddie G. Shout out to my homie Pete Cray and his beautiful family. Everybody in the 412 has been supporting your boy. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to the homie MK, bro. Shout out to the homie MK, man. I appreciate you. I've been meaning to like hit you up, so I'm definitely gonna hit you up. Thank you for sliding through. This was dope. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna go eat. I'm freaking starving. Everybody have a blessed day. I think I'm gonna go stream Pokemon Legends Arceus later on today, so definitely go check that out. I'm out of here. I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next episode of KIWTB Game.